In this video, you are going to learn the difference between a rational number and an irrational number. So rational numbers are numbers that can be obtained from a fraction. For example, 36 over 6 equals 6. So 6 can be obtained by dividing 36 into 6. 6 is a rational whole number. Next example, 10 divided by 2, or 10 over 2, gives you 5. 5 is a rational number. 10 over 2 represents a rational number. And 5 is a rational number because it comes from dividing 10 by 5. 4 over 8 is equal to 1 over 2 is equal to 0.5. 0.5 is a decimal number, but it is still a rational number because you can get it from 4 over 6 or 1 over 2 or 50 over 100 and many other different fractions. So a decimal number can also be a rational number. Now look at these two examples. 1 over 2 is a rational number because it terminates. It doesn't go on forever. Look at the second example. 12 over 5 is 2.4. 2.4 is a rational number because it too terminates. Look at the third example. 12 over 9 is equal to 1.33. 1.33 is also a rational number because even though that one would continue on forever, it has a repeating pattern. A decimal with a repeating pattern is a rational number even if it goes on forever. 40 over 6. 6.666 that goes on forever is a rational number because it has a repeating pattern. So decimal rational numbers, a decimal rational number can be a rational number even if it doesn't terminate, if it has a repeating pattern. If a decimal number does not have a repeating pattern and does not terminate, then it is called irrational because such numbers cannot be obtained from a given fraction. Here's a very famous example. Square root of 2 is equal to 1.41421346 blah 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 blah. If you pay attention to that number, there is no repeating pattern. And that number will go on forever. There is no fraction that will give you exactly the square root of 2. So the square root of 2 would be an irrational number. It would be the same with the square root of 3, 1.7320508. And as you can look at that number, it goes on forever. Of course, we don't have the space here to show you. And if you look at it carefully, there is no repeating pattern. Therefore, square root of 3 is an irrational number. And this is a very famous number. Maybe you can recognize it. This is pi. So pi goes on forever, has no repeating pattern, and is also, consequently, an irrational number. The last one, 2.718281, etc., etc., that is Euler's number, the number E in mathematics. Very important number. Look at it. It's decimal, it goes on forever, and it has no repeating pattern. So that is an irrational number. Here's another one. And this is the end of the presentation. If you think you understand better what rational numbers and irrational numbers are, then subscribe and give me a like. Thank you.